Right, hello there guys, welcome back to a new video. Now in today's video, we are doing more to the Mk2 Golf. Graham's already sent me some footage of stuff that he's done whilst I've not been around. I don't know what the footage is yet, I haven't reviewed it, but we're going to pick up from where that footage left off. As far as I'm aware, it's something to do with rust repair or something like that, so I think I'm here today just to finish up that video, help him get the stuff back together, and yeah, I think that is probably about it. But I'll play the footage first and then we'll pick up from there.
Okay, so Zach's not here again today. Hashtag shift life. Not going to be trying to start it today though. Got to get the seat out and the carpet ready to put in the new bit of panel underneath. There's a bit of a rusty hole in it. So there is our new panel that needs to go in. Hopefully I can get that in there quite nice and easy. And we'll see how it goes. So get the seat out, pull the carpet out of the way so that it can be welded in and not cause any issues. Right, there we are. Seat is out. To get the seat out on these, it's quite simple really. One bolt at the front. This screw here at the back, although the bit of plastic here is unfortunately broken, has to come out so you can slide it all the way back. Perfect time to have a good clear up if you're there. So I've just taken this side's trim off here as well, so I can now lift the carpet out of the way, ready to do the weld repair underneath. So nothing too difficult on these older cars really. It's quite nice to have something easy to work on rather than fighting around everything. But also this potentially gives me an opportunity to have a look at the wiring better for the non-starting issue. But that's another day. Okay, there we are. The floor is exposed. So hopefully now we can avoid fires. I have to try and get some of that stuff off of there with a scraper and potentially hold that sound deadening back a bit better, but joys of it being very old, it's all starting to perish away. There we are, one piece cut out, ready to accept the new piece now. So that'll be held up in place, welded on, jobs are good at. There we have it, one panel welded in. Now, it's not the most pretty for sure, but when you're only using a gasless welder, it's quite difficult to get these things quite right. But yeah, once we put a bit of the old seam sealant over it, it'll be fine.
Right, so a lot has changed since I've last seen it. There's definitely more boxes of parts laying around. So where are we sort of at with this and what's left to be done?
Plate's been welded in.
Yep.
Just got to seam seal that. Interior needs to go back in.
Oh, there ain't really much to...
Drive seat and the carpet at the front.
That's not too bad.
Subframe needs to be bolted back on.
Yep.
Because that had to come off so that we could get to all of the plate.
Yep.
Discs and pads on the front, pads on the rear. This shock needs to go back together. And I think that's about it.
Bloody hell. And we're filming this in the evening as well, so I think the time's about 6:30, 7:15 now, so we probably ain't going to get all of that done in one video, but most certainly we'll probably get the interior back together and make a start on the subframe possibly, which would be perfect, because then that means that I can finish that as an episode and then do the rest of it as another one. So let's see what we can get done in the small time we've got. Right, so there is the replacement panel that's all been bolted in. Well, I say bolted in, welded in. We're just going to clean this up. Then we've got some seam sealer down there that we need to put onto it. And that'll pretty much be this, all buttoned up now. So probably not going to film very much of that because it's literally, essentially silicone. But yeah.
So our silicone skills.
Yeah, they're terrible. So yeah, that's going to be done. And then we'll probably put the interior back together next. Right, I have not recorded anything because one of our friends came over and distracted me. But the interior is back in magically. I should very much say it. Should very much say it wasn't much work being an old car. Or
no, not really. Couple of screws in the side skirt piece here, cover. Little popper on the back there. Bolt that goes through the seat to stop it falling out.
a bolt.
A bolt.
Bloody hell!
It sits on sliders, and then there's one bolt that stops it for when you move it,
Yeah.
and then there's a big pin that actually takes the brunt of forces.
Oh, fair enough. Quite basic then.
Yeah, relatively simple.
But yeah, so that's all back together now. So what's going to be the next task?
Sort out subframe
Right.
and that.
That's going to be a separate video then. So, there we go. Like I said, I don't know what Graham's filmed for me already because I haven't reviewed any of it. I'll have to do an update video at some point, but I've been flat out with other things.
Busy.
Yeah. So, that's this episode done. We're going to jump straight on, record the next episode, which is going to be on the floor. So, if you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. We are very nearly done with this car, and yeah, catch you in the next episode of this.